welcome back to jailbreaking Final Fantasy XIV. So since last time I got drunk, and well, not really drunk actually, I'm just a little buzzed. And I worked on my Gladiator and got level 50, and we're all out of Levy allowances, and never got an ethereal Shamshir. I tried Cutter's Cry again at level 49, and it kind of sucked. I got the giant tunnel worm to 29%, and thought to myself, oh, maybe if I get Circle of Scorn, I could kill it. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute, Circle of Scorn, over a course of like 5 minutes, I get to use it like maybe 10 times or something. And like, that's probably not going to be worth 29% of its health. And that was on like a really good RNG run where like I dodged several of the dot applications and So I figured, just go grind to 50, unlock Samurai. Another quirk of 14, just like these weird dungeons that for some reason aren't gated behind main story progress. We get an item level confirmation because of Wanderer's Palace. That's hilarious. The jobs of Samurai, Reaper, I think Gunbreaker, and Red Mage, and probably Dancer too. If you just get any job to the level that they unlock at, you can unlock them regardless of your main story progress. And so we can unlock Samurai now and get a high quality item level 115 weapon, as well as a coffer set for item level 115 gear. And that's not going to like make us ridiculous, but it's going to make us able to solo all the rest of the dungeons except for probably Wanderer's Palace. Okay, and this guy is like all super amazed. He's like, oh my god, there's a guy at the Coliseum that's fucking every gladiator up. And I think it's pretty appropriate that we're a level 50 gladiator and like, oh hey, our next job that we're actually going to unlock, is samurai. So because the guy fucking up all the gladiators, he's a samurai. Alright. And if you want to see like the actual details of this, just go watch my Let's Play. I know that seems kind of dismissive, but we're going to skip every cutscene we can skip, because we just want, like, the only reason I'm including unlocking it is just to show you that, hey, I didn't like buy like some sort of skip or something, so, boom, shakalaka. We technically don't even have to do the quest every time. But we will for the XP, because, why not? I thought we already unlocked the armory. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, our first job crystal, accessed without self-management or whatever. Oh look, a notice for high quality items. Oh look, the notice for jobs. It's hilarious. Okay, so swing. Oh, the sin gauge. Whoa, oh, the armory bonus. Oh, our highest level jobs will cause EXP bonus or something or other. Okay, so I just want to move that over here. And probably reduce its size because we don't need it to be huge or anything. The kinky gauge does not exist for us yet, but it also does not need to be huge. And then we save. And then we alter this because I am not having okay, and then we gotta actually usually I put Kasha right there, huh? Man, now I'm trying to remember where I put Yukikaze. Huh. Yeah, if you didn't know, jobs have like way more skills to them. So like you just wind up having to sort of rework your hotbar or whatever for them. I think that ought to do it. Okay, and then we use the nameless coffer. And bam, we... Wait, what? It has less defense? What the fuck? They didn't upgrade the that's a little bit hilarious to me, that... They upgraded the low-level gear to have more defense because of the way they decided to have Dragoon armor calculate, and then they didn't. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, let's see what happens if... Let's see what happens to our attributes if we put on a higher level earring. Because we still get the bonus from the Alamigan earrings, but I'm pretty sure the later earrings give us more somehow. Right? Because, like, the Menfina's earring should, like, it should give us, like, some... Okay, let's see. We've got 385 determination, and I think direct hit would be what we get if we... Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we want Menfina's earrings. We made our first gear set hilarious. Okay. Oh, I never equipped that, huh? Yeah, our accessories kind of suck, but yay, we're a samurai with less defense than we had on Gladiator for some godforsaken reason. But of course, the vitality and the you know, the substats are far more important for our purposes. Damn, that's gonna give us a lot of XP. The road to 80 bonus. Okay, we'll just do this real quick, just to get it out of the way, because we might as well get the XP, because our next goal is 60, and once we get 60, we'll be able to unlock Gunbreaker, which is what I care about. We could also unlock Dancer, but I don't care about Dancer. Here, have a Higginbana. Okay, now that goes right there, doesn't it? Yeah, that's where I put Yuki. Samurai always feels weird to me these days because they've gotten rid of and rearranged so much on it that, like, it doesn't feel terrible to play, but it's different enough that I don't like it as much as I used to. Even at higher levels than this. Like, this is actually pretty standard for what it was. And, I sure do. Dun dun dun, the old man says we win. But he didn't really seem to be doing much, and that's because he was holding back, because he's not looking to be the champion of the arena. He's looking for someone who's going to be a good apprentice to be his final samurai pupil. I'm trying to think, I actually usually put cash over here. I'm not 100% on that. My oh my, look at us. Imagine that, on a damage dealing job we can deal way more damage than we could on a tanking job. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I probably need to go on my main job, or my main character, and look at how I have my hotbar set up for Samurai. Because I feel like it's off. Not even worth drawing my blade. He just did a fucking Aether Pulse. All in all, Samurai has a fairly decent, pretty good job quest line actually, so I shut it off completely in my Let's Play. Although I think it wasn't like self-contained. Like the Let's Play was very, as far as like job quests go, is very broken up. Oops, I guess I'm gonna have to like rearrange some things. My main character normally jobs, once they get up towards maximum level, they start having enough skills that you need 2 controller crossbars to have them play effectively. And there's like some weird thing you can do where, like, when you hold both trigger buttons or something, you get like a third set of crossbar or something like that you can, like, I don't know, make use of in some fashion. I never much liked that one because it required like pressing both triggers, and I don't know, felt kind of weird and bad. But either way, we got the job that we really need, and we could go grab Red Mage as well. But if I do that, I'll just grab that off screen, because like, I'll see what they changed. Okay, so we get Shinten at 52. Of course we have to get Shinten at 52 now, because otherwise they'd have to delay. Shinten used to actually be a level 62 skill. You used to get a skill called Kiten, Isatsu Kiten, that would like basically charge up any of your next weapon skills for you, like give them 50% more attack power. And the brain dead way to use it was just dump it into your Iojutsu, and honestly that was the way you were supposed to use it. But it actually had other applications as well, like towards the end of a fight you might not always be able to dump it into an Iojutsu, and so you could dump it into a any other weapon skill, like a combo ender, and do more damage that way. But I don't think anyone ever really looked at it like that except for me, and maybe some super high-end samurais or something. Okay. So, very cool is that we've got 2 more ways to heal ourselves on samurai. We've got Bloodbath and Second Wind. Second Wind's basically a free, like, I'd say high potion, but it's actually better than a high potion. And Bloodbath is damage we deal is damage we deal will be, it'll heal us for like 1/4 of the amount of damage that we actually deal. So okay, we got some better food from doing levies or leaves in Mordona, so we actually have decent level 50 food, even if it's not really that great. And as you can see, we do way more damage, and it's beautiful. I love it. Although we're still not like, because our accessories kind of suck, we're still not really that great. But I think with this level of damage and this level of HP and the fact that we have more healing available to us, we'll be able to kill a giant tunnel worm. Shouldn't be that bad. You really get to see how robust these enemies actually are by having this massive leap in power, right? Like, we could do this on Gladiator and get to the giant tunnel worm and actually put up a pretty damn good fight against the giant tunnel worm, but we couldn't actually, we couldn't cross the goal line with the gear I had. I think if I'd been able to get an ethereal Cobalt Shamshir from Mordona leaves, then it could have been possible with level 50 Gladiator, but I think it would have been a near thing, and then we still wouldn't have been able to beat like the later dungeons that I think Samurai will still be able to take care of. Yeah, this is mostly for shits and gigs, but you know, I do want to actually be able to succeed, so just kind of like, I don't know, memeing here. Like, I want to see what all we can get done before we have to actually continue the main story. Oh right, that's a circle now. I forgot about that. That used to be a cleave. They used to actually want you to actually play skillfully, player. Can you believe that? Or viewer? I said player. I hope you're playing like something, because dear God, or doing something while you listen. I don't have a very high opinion of my content. It's just a guy talking and playing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, you know, like you have to have a really strong personality or like a really soothing or pleasing voice. I don't think I have. Well, I think I have a pretty decently strong personality, but I don't think I have a pleasing voice. Like, I think someone told me I sound like Jack Black the other day, but like, I don't think anyone else has ever told me that in my entire life. I'm pretty sure we'll just be able to completely ignore ads on this. Like, I could be wrong, but I think we're going to be able to ignore. Oh no, not silence. My katana is less loud now or something. Oops. I'm gonna kill the marshal out of principle. Yay, now we can get yet more gear that doesn't matter for us, really. Although, honestly, I think if we got an ethereal ring of some sort for strength, well, I guess it probably won't replace the amber ring, actually, but, eh. Of course, the likelihood of that even occurring is pretty low, so. What'll be nice, though, about collecting all this ethereal shit is that whenever we do advance the main storyline and get into our Grand Company, whenever we get to, like, Grand Company rank 5, we'll just be able to turn it all in for easy seals. Also, I tried grinding my levels on Gladiator in Sunken Temple of Karn, but it turns out that other than the first time bonus, you don't get XP. Like, apparently if you do a dungeon unsynced for the first time, you will get XP for the final boss like you normally would, along with your first time bonus and other shit. But like repeats, because you're unsynced, repeats don't do anything for you. So, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we're cutting it apart. So I have so many high potions still, I'm gonna like actually use them. They'll actually still be useful for us later though in Palace of the Dead, whenever we actually advance the storyline that far. We actually don't even have to advance the storyline very far to get access to Palace. We just have to, which it'll probably be worth unlocking Red Mage for that. But, oh no, not sludge. Yeah, fuck you, Tunnel Worm. You may have been able to fuck my Gladiator up, but not this Samurai. Ethereal Boarskin Wrist. I don't think those are as good as the Ethereal Toadskin Armalay. They're really good for their level. Oh boy, those are good for their level. But they're not as good as these Tortoiseshell Armalay. I am quite curious with Epic Echo if we'll be able to take on Wanderer's Palace. I don't think so. Like, I think we stand a realistic chance of being the first boss. But I think the later bosses are just going to deal too much damage, even for the extra healing we have. Because if you notice, right, like, our gear doesn't have good defense. Now, it might stand a chance if I go ahead and spin my feathers on I-130 Ironworks gear. But I kind of don't want to do that because, I mean, we're going to have to, like, advance the story anyway at some point. And, yeah, I just would hate to do that and then just, like, unlock Gunbreaker and have all of that, like, you know, like, the feathers be wasted, right? Because you can use them on level 60 plateau and level 70 plateau gear as well. So it's just kind of like, okay, you know, you might as well use them on something that, you know, matters, right? Like, man, we already have so much of the gear from Cutter's Cry from the amount of times I've tried to do it off camera with Gladiator. Because, like, those first two treasure boxes between the first and second boss, they can actually drop, like, the extremity pieces. Like, we'll get some minor upgrades in Aurum Vale, accessory-wise, because I'm pretty sure Aurum Vale has treasure boxes that give the ethereal version of the level 49 rings. I'm pretty sure Samurai, like, no questions, is going to be able to slaughter all of the rest of the pre-50 dungeons. It's literally only Wanderer's Palace that I'm not sure about. You might think it's kind of weird that, like, Fuga's still a cleave, but later it upgrades into a spinning one as well. Oh, Crier's Bouge. It's like the game's telling me, oh, level warrior, you stupid idiot. Quite honestly, I should have started an Limsa on this character. Since I was willing to actually unlock airship access, it would have been better to be a Marauder instead of a Gladiator, because you get access to Storm's Path. And that would have been an extra heal on top of potions that we could have had. And I don't know if it would have... It probably would have allowed us to be the Giant Tunnel Worm before 50. But at the same time, like, it's not that big of a deal, right? Like, we're cruising through Cutter's Cry now in like 12 minutes, and I'd rather just completely dish on this. Actually, I would have really liked to have done it on Gladiator, but... Oh, if only that could be the thumbnail. I mean, technically it could if I knew actually how to, like, fucking take a picture and upload shit. But, I basically let my thumbnails auto-generate from within, like... I think they auto-generate now from, like, the first 20 minutes. There was a time on YouTube where you could pick any frame, any second from... from your video recording and use it as the thumbnail, and I really miss when it was like that. Of course, the reason they did away with that was because people would put like one frame of explicit imagery into their video, and then they'd use it as thumbnail clickbait. Which, like, people could still do that, because obviously you can just pick, like, which... like, if you really want to, you know, you just upload your own custom thumbnail. Like, people, every serious YouTuber does that, and I wouldn't mind doing it, except for the fact that I'm not an artist, and I suck. Yeah. See, the thing about this Chimera is it's supposed to be deadlier than the Sandworm, but it's not if you know how to dodge its moveset. And it spends so much time doing casted attacks that, like, if you know its moveset, it's literally less dangerous than the Sandworm. Less dangerous, less damage, you can solo it. You could solo it even back in 2.0. And when I say solo it, I mean at level, like at the level for the dungeon. So. Bada bing, bada boom. We got green check marks on these dungeons now. It's amazing. Let's go slaughter Zamael Darkhold, because why not? I actually stepped into Zamael Darkhold on Gladiator as well, because the first boss to this place is an absolute joke. And I got like the Templar Solarettes out of it, so it wasn't a total wash, but they've changed the layout in here as well, so it's kind of weird, but meh. Now the other cool thing about leveling or unlocking Samurai as like our second job is that should we want to level any other melee DPS, even ones that we unlocked at level 1, Samurai, since Samurai's level 50, it comes with all of the roll skills unlocked. And roll skills, like, they're not that pivotal, but one thing they did to be nice was they made it so that when you unlock your roll skills on one job that's for the roll, they unlock on any other job that's also that same roll. So like melee DPS, if you get one melee DPS level 48, then every other melee DPS you play will have every roll skill, even from level 1. Of course, the roll skills all are kind of, I don't know, I don't think vanilla's the right term, but like, they don't have any teeth, right? Like, having all your roll skills at level 1, like, it'll be nice for your quality of life, but it's not gonna, like, cause you to be, like, Supreme God Emperor. It just means you get Second Wind and Bloodbath from level 1, basically, and then, like, if you're playing, I guess, Pugilist, True North at level 1, could be kind of nice. And Arm's Length is... it's nothing to sneeze at, but it's not exactly the most amazing thing for like a solo leveling like experience. Thinking about it just makes me miss cross-class skills, so. Yeah, this boss is really a paper tiger. It's absolutely nothing. Literally easier than the ant boss in Cutter's Cry. On Samurai here, we might even kill it before one set of crystals dims. Yeah, the reason it's so easy though is because the crystals make your character nearly invulnerable, even while its ads are out. And then it generates ads based on its HP percentage. And so like, if you're killing it really slowly, you only get a couple of ads at a time. And so it doesn't like... it doesn't matter. No, I'm not gonna kill it before the first crystal dims. I'm a scrub. That's because I stopped AoE instead of just focusing on the boss, but I don't like screen clutter. Okay? Guilty. Ah, it's a male Bardish, huh? Oh, I could have gotten Zamile weapons from here? I wonder... I didn't realize... I guess I should have realized that. How much better than the Cobalt Shamshir would have been if I'd bothered to get the Zamile sword. I should have realized that. Because, like, when I actually did come in here and kill it, I got, what was it, the Zamile staff? Yeah, I should have realized that. Okay, so 46, 51. Oh, it would have been a 5 base damage upgrade. That probably would have been enough to kill the sandworm. I probably should have tried that a little harder, but with so many different jobs, being able to drop it probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Yeah, So my old Darkhold has actually always been one of the most interesting dungeons in the game. Like, and they've changed it now, right? Like, originally, after the first boss here, you'd be coming up here, and there would be a tunnel, a small tunnel, like right here, and you'd come through, and you'd be able to fall down to those paths right there. And like these toads, like there's multiple toads, and they'd be patrolling, and they have a telegraphed attack that has a knockback on it, and so they can knock you off and kill you, basically. Now they've streamlined it, I guess, to be noob friendly, and it's not the worst thing ever, you know, but to any veterans, this is weird. And I don't know when they did this exactly, because, like, I played through on an alt character at some point to see the changes they made to Crestrum Meridianum and Praetorium. And I didn't remember that they had changed this dungeon in the way that they did. But it's also possible on that character that I didn't even do this dungeon at all, so... Because this dungeon is actually, you know, like, it's... Along with all the other dungeons we actually have unlocked, it's technically a dungeon that's, it's optional, right? Like... So... That's the whole thing. Ow, that ethereal surge was quite potent. Yeah, it's wild to me we have I-115 gear and we take more damage than we did in I-45 gear. And you would think that's because, you know, this is DPS gear and that was tank gear, but no. It's literally like, look at this Rainmaker's tunic, right? Like, they did a sweeping blanket buff to defense on all the gear that's under level 50 that Dragoon could wear, because they wanted Dragoon for some reason to have like the same defense level as tank. And they put Dragoon on a lot of gear that like would otherwise be considered tank gear. And there's a set from Aurum Vale now that's like a dark green plate mail, and for whatever reason Dragoon is on it, and it's like clearly a tank set, but Dragoon is on it. It's actually one of my favorite looking sets too. You can get to look really good in a lot of glamours. Okay, wait a second. I thought there was 2 boxes between... Did I already open the second box? Or did I miss the first box? We got one box that was the Habergion, but I guess maybe the second box is not always there. I'll watch the recording later and see if I missed it. Either way, it's something that doesn't really matter for us too much. But maybe if I had been a little bit more patient, I could have gotten a lot. Well, actually, no, that's not as good as the Rainmaker's tunic, but eh. I actually fought this guy on Gladiator as well, level 49, and I got him to about 39%. Actually, I think it was a little bit lower than that, but he calls out these untargetable ads, and they like throw extra shit at you. Some of it's telegraphed, but one of them is literally he just like hits you with a boulder every like 3 seconds or something. So like that added up, because he does a lot of extra untelegraphed hits. I just didn't have the healing with only normal quality high potions. There's probably a lot more I could have soloed on Gladiator prior to level 50 if I was willing to buy stuff off the auction house. jerk. Buccaneer shirt. Now, like, see, look at this Buccaneer shirt, right? It's got, because of that blanket sweep on defense I told you about, it's got the same amount of defense as this Habergeon, right? It makes literally no sense. But they did a blanket buff. I guess maybe as also a way, because anything that says Disciple of War, a tank can wear. So maybe it was their way of, like, making it so that new players really don't have to think for a little while. Now, even if I had gotten the weapon upgrade and been able to beat the second boss here, like, the final boss to Zamal Darkhold he does a shit ton of damage. Like, he's very rough, and I don't think we would have been able to beat him either. He does more damage than the Sandworm, so there's like no way. Of course, he has like a phase where like you don't have to be in range of him, so there's like plenty of time to recover, but he runs out of those phases. So like, even if we were to fight him, I don't think we would have beaten him on Gladiator. He might even give us an ass clinch on Samurai here, since our fucking I-115 gear for Samurai is literally lower defense than our... Oh man, I'm not gonna get over that, by the way. It's just really funny to me that because of the blanket sweep, we have weaker defense than a DPS at like level 45 would. Hilarious. It's hilarious. Oh. We gonna die. He'll be okay. How embarrassing. But yeah. Honestly, like, if we had I-115 accessories, which would also be another easy buy if I was letting myself use the market board, we'd probably have closer to 10,000 HP while under the effects of Epic Echo. And we still want to be unkillable, but like we'd be noticeably more potent. I wonder how many people have started this game and like just got used to having as much defense as a tank for the first 50 levels, and then like whenever they get over level 50, it's just like, oh, why does my gear have lower defense now? It's a little bit funny. Like, it shouldn't be as funny as it is, but it's pretty funny. Oh snap! Mapping the realm achievement. Ooh! And for some reason, he hangs like a bat, in spite of the fact that he is a gargoyle. You know, whatever. I'll see your Grim Cleaver and raise you a second wind, my boy. Now, this is the phase where you'd have plenty of time to recover if you need it, because all you have to do is dodge telegraphs. So, like, you know, Yeah, if anything's going to carry us through this fight on Samurai, it's just the fact that our level disparity is going to cause us to dodge a lot of his attacks. But you can see he's actually still doing a shit ton of damage, right? Like, part of that's our lower defense, but part of that's also just the fact that, like, he does a crap ton of damage. I didn't realize how much damage this guy really did until I soloed him on Blue Mage. I soloed this guy on level 45 Blue Mage with only spells that I had acquired myself, which meant I'd only acquired spells up to like level 55. And at great, like... No, I say level 55, I mean like level 55 monsters. Dude, he fucking killed us at 2%. Holy fuck. Oh, dude. Man, we would not have stood a chance on Gladiator. I wonder if that's because our food ran out. Yeah, dude, like his auto attacks, like you can see that they hit us for like 1/10 of our health. Just absolutely wild, dude. This thing is a monster. The first time I fought it on Blue Mage, it actually timed out my dungeon instance, and I had like 60 minutes when I got to it, and I was quite taken aback. I was just like, holy crap. Let's just sit back and like wait on our potion timer and make sure we have full HP like before we do each crystal, or maybe not full HP, but like, you know, like, I don't know, over 5,000. You fucking interrupted our cast. Oh dear God. Okay. Jeez, he's gonna kill us again, dude. Okay, we're really gonna have to just wait. Like, we could try, I guess, using Bloodbath, but like, I think he will override that to an extent. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Man, this makes me worried about Orm Vale, actually. Like, he does a lot of damage, he really does, but like... The bosses in Orm Vale, they're not exactly gonna tickle you, you know? Okay, you know what? I think we'll be okay after... Yay! Die, you son of a bitch. Oh, sweet. We're almost level 51, actually. We just, like, dip over to, like, Northern Thanalan right quick and, like, kill one thing and, get 51. It won't do a shit ton for us, but it'll have us dodge more stuff. And, that's actually still important for us because our defense sucks. Our defensives, they all suck. Although I noticed they improved Third Eye. Its duration's now 5 seconds? No, 4 seconds. Okay, that's a little bit better than it used to be. It used to be only 3 seconds. Shazam! Okay, come here, Ormville. Shut up and kick my ass. I've actually always liked Ormvale. People were scared of it for some reason. And this led to several small changes to it over time. Although it's still largely the same structurally, which, I mean, it's never been that complex of a dungeon layout. Basically, it's a giant open room at the start, and then it just becomes a tunnel. And when I say tunnel, I mean tunnel. Like, no, don't drag me to the gold pile. Oh, no, you jerk. Hey, I think the Epic Echo is stronger for us now because we're over level 50. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, ninjas. But yeah, this is actually, it's one of the dungeons where like you have to respect the trash because it hits really hard. And like the level range for this dungeon is 47 to 49, so you don't have your 50 capstone still. And back when the game was like new, it's really easy to oh, we're gonna die like a bitch. It's okay though. We'll pretend like we're not bleh. People didn't like it basically because they got used to being in level 50 dungeons where they had all their skills, and this is like very important skills like for Paladin, you know, Hallowed Ground, for White Mage, Benediction, for Dragoon, it was Chaos Thrust, for I don't remember what it was for Monk. Probably something pretty good. Lustrate for Scholar. How dare you try to hit me with a vasodilator, or whatever it's called, or vasoconstrictor, or something. Okay. There used to be a treasure box over behind those 3 F stools, and one of the reasons you'd want to try to clear out this whole room is so you could get that treasure box, but it's no longer there. Oh, you sluts. Okay, and this is actually, this first boss here is actually the hardest boss in all of Aurum Vale. And that's because it does the most damage of all the bosses in Aurum Vale. It has a raid wide that puts a stacking dot on your entire party. And if you don't eat the fruit that are nearby, then it keeps doing more damage to you over time. And I think once it's up to like 5 stacks, it's like 2,000 damage every 3 seconds or something. It's pretty rough. And even at 1 stack, it's like, I want to say it's like 500 or something. Fortunately for us on Samurai, we're going to be doing so much damage, I think we'll be okay. I mean, we might be okay, anyway. Now see, when it does gold dust, that's the perfect time to go eat. So, because it often casts gold dust twice, but it's completely stationary while it does gold dust. And apparently it's casting it more than twice, so that's cool. Just stun you for basically no reason. I'll have to lower your damage for a second. Now, could you like do your thing, please? Not that thing. The other thing. Yeah, that thing. Thanks. Okay. Okay, with Locksmith killed, I think we'll be fine to kill everything else in here. I could be wrong. The final boss with our low defense, it might be rough, but oh, nice. Except not nice because it doesn't have strength. But yeah, we can totally get accessory upgrades in here. They're not the biggest upgrades, mind you, but they are upgrades, so I guess I'll come through here until I have them off camera, assuming we... I mean, even if I don't beat it this time, right, like I guess the thing to do would be to get the upgrades and see if the upgrades let me pull through. Honestly, though, I think if I can beat Locksmith, that I can beat the rest of the dungeon. Like, used to be a treasure box right here that you'd open up to get a Morbol minion. Oh, wait. There it is. Nice. Those are mage boots. I've actually collected quite a bit of mage gear on this character, even though I have no intention of playing mage on him other than red mage, I guess. Well, maybe blue mage. For like gear collection. Although I don't really know how much interest I have in continuing to show off like his solo capability after like A Realm Reborn is done, because the fun part of this for me is just the idea that like we can go into dungeons we're not supposed to be in and like solo them. And I think after I solo Praetorium on Gunbreaker, that's going to be all the patience I have for this character. I mean, that's my intended path anyway. I don't know if that's actually how it's going to work out. Oh, we're going to die like a bitch. That's awesome. Oh, maybe not. Cool. Now, if we were a crafter, we could use this Mossy Horn to make, I think it's Mossy Scale Mail. And it's like a scale mail that has like 5, I think it's 5 materia slots. And so, like, it's like the original, like, crafted piece from, like, I guess 2.0 that lets you have gear better than gear that you would just get out of the dungeon. Because you've always been able to get ethereal gear here. It's a thing you've always been able to get. Oh, jerk. I used the wrong skill. I'm the greatest. You kind of get like, so basically the design philosophy behind all of the bosses in Orm Vale is that they're hard to deal with for a party. And so a lot of their things that are problematic are things that would be a problem for a party, where like everyone didn't know exactly what was going on. You know, maybe there's some chaos in what people think the boss is going to target and what it's actually targeting. I don't know if we can sneak by these guys, but it'd be cool if we could. Ugh, jerks. Very well. I will use Bloodbath to perhaps live, maybe. Kind of, sort of, in a way. This next room used to be really good for experience points if you could make your party let the eggs hatch. But of course it'd be easier on your healer and everyone in general if you didn't let them hatch. And but like the little baby ones, right? They're actually worth as much as the full-grown ones, as long as they're hatched. So it always annoyed me when people would not just let them hatch. Because Orm Vale's experience points gain back in the day, super fucking good. Just like phenomenally good. Like no dungeon could beat its, like dungeon wise, could beat its experience points until like Heaven's Word came out. Like, really, just really good. And I miss it because nowadays you just get XP from the bosses. It's a sad state of affairs. Oh, jerks. Could you not kill me like crazy? Jeez. No, I'm gonna die like a bitch. Something else I miss from older times is the spell protect, because a lot of these old dungeons, right, they actually took into account your defense, but also your defense with the spell protect on from white mage or conjurer, or scholar with, you know, the protect skill cross-classed from conjurer. And whenever they took protect out of the game, because apparently they thought that people didn't like it or that it didn't matter, because if you always have it and we're always, you know, designing for you to have it, then you might as well, you know, it might as well not exist. And I hate that line of thinking, right? Like, in my opinion, they should have designed the monster attack power for if you didn't have it, and unless it was, you know, like a raid or something. Because, like, it's supposed to be something, you know, oh, you thought to actually put your buff up, so, oh, here, have a reward, you know? Not, oh yeah, we'll just design for you to have that, because why wouldn't you? You know, you always have a healer, right? Like, you know, in that way they devalued healers even more, right? Like, they already treat healers like shit by not letting them have good DPS rotations. So they don't really feel fun to play unless, like, your party's really hard to keep alive. And your party's only really hard to keep alive if they don't know what they're doing. Pardon me. I had to drink some more vodka. Oh. Okay, so we want to, like, move in a circle because this thing has, like, a tank buster that's not casted. And you can dodge it, though. So as long as you keep moving, it'll never hit you with it. Which, in a regular party, you wouldn't want to do that because people will fucking hate you. Like, they'll be like, oh my god, how could you do that, you know? And the way this boss's stacking debuff works is you take more damage from the attack, the more stacks you have. But so instead of being a dot, though, it's literally like, you know, it's a spike damage. It's not a not a dot. Oh, you got me a flying probe again. Jerk. I don't know if he can be slowed or not. I guess not. Okay, think it's gonna try to leg eggs again, and we should be good. Or it'll do that. Either or. Nice. Look at that. We unlock Samurai, and all of a sudden, all these dungeons that were a problem before, not a problem. But I don't think we'll even be able to beat the first boss in Wanderer's Palace, because Wanderer's Palace, like, its design is for 4 level 50s, and the minimum eye level for it's like, well, I don't know what it is these days, but it used to be like calculated at like basically item level 50, or item level like 55, and let's see what they say it is these days. Okay, it says item level 45. So like you're supposed to do this with like your full AF or whatever, and you know, but in a party. And like a level 50 healer with item level 45 gear, like Cure 2 is still like roughly, I think it's like just under 1,000, and then like Cure 1's like 500 or something. And they can basically do Cure 1 limitlessly, right? Like, and Cure 1's not even that good. So if a little bit of MP management, right, like, you just have infinite healing, and we don't, so. But even with that being the case, like, oh look, 2 treasure hunters, right? One's a Mikote Lancer and one's a Highlander Dooflotchet. Okay. Alright. Well, Tonberry's in here. They're not super duper threatening. But you see that big one over there? Like, he is going to kill those 2 adventurers in a few stabs, and then start coming after us. And that's going to be rough. He's basically, he acts as like a time pressure for you, like not sit here and like stuff. Okay, so look, how much is he gonna do to this guy? Okay, he's doing 15% of their health per stab, so and he's doing 2,200 per stab, so like those guys have a lot of HP actually. Like they're more prepared to come in here than we were, and let's see, it says, don't let the stalker catch you. But as far as I'm aware, he resets, like, if you die and have to go back to the beginning, he resets right here. So, like, even if you were to, like, wipe a whole bunch, it would just be, like, more death. It wouldn't really be like, oh no, you can't finish the dungeon. So, like, I don't think we have a lot to worry about in that regard. And we might focus on still just trying to kill one enemy at a time because of how much damage we take. I mean, with Epic Echo, we have pretty good HP, but our defense is just garbage. I wonder if we get Poetics while unsynced. I don't think that we do, but if we do, this could be a way for us to farm Poetics and get poetic gear without using the silver feathers. But I don't think we do. I don't think we were allowed to get any rewards other than treasure chest rewards while unsynced. There I was. Fucking. Oh. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to AoE instead of just killing one at a time. It looks like we get a bonus of 30 poetics for if we manage to complete the duty, but good luck with that, right? I don't know if we should like waste our good food or not. Let's just slam an apple juice because I think we had used a it was like a fried egg or something that was like 5 vitality and like 4 determination or something and like 3 crit or something. We really don't have good access to food at all without being able to craft and without like letting ourselves use the market board. Like we just do not have good access to that sort of stuff. Also, I think interestingly, I'm not 100% sure, but even if we hit level 52, I don't know if we actually get access to Hisatsu Shinten, because it might be locked behind quests. And if it's locked behind quests, that means that we can't actually get the skills beyond level 50 until we get Heavensward access, which with the way we're trying to do this jailbreak, as I'm calling it, we just won't get we won't get access to Heavensward stuff for like pretty much ever. But I actually think they changed that. Like, I could swear, like either in my Let's Play or in a recent playthrough that I did like 2 years ago or something, I could swear that oh look, we got the Blunt Alien Scimitar. That's for the Relic Sword, which I don't think we'd have access to the Relic quest because I'm pretty sure that's locked behind main story. But it still would be an upgrade. It's still an upgrade for our Gladiator, actually. Not that, like, I don't think using Gladiator is actually going to matter for us at all on like anything. But that, what I was saying, I was like, I could have sworn that, yeah, die to fucking cogfoil, come on now. Yeah, I could have sworn that the only skill you don't get from from not having your quest done was the level 60 skill, because when they had to rearrange all of the skills, they still stacked it top heavy at the higher levels. And so, like, you notice we don't even get a level 58 skill, but there's a level 58 quest. So, like, I'm pretty sure that the 60 capstone skill is the only one we won't get if we hit another level. And I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, he hits roughly the same auto attack damage as Orm Veil bosses. He's got a tank buster that he just does, which is kind of like the Trawl. We might be able to kill Keeper Halidom. Although, oh, he's poisoned us. Maybe I should have brought antidotes or something. Well, I have antidotes in my, in my bag somewhere from, like, Little Alamigo quest or something. Of course, now we're no longer poisoned, so it's literally just him mollywopping us. Be stunned. You cannot be stunned. Okay. No! We were so close. Ugh. If only I had access to better potions, or better food, or better accessories. Right, like, literally, like, if we had I-115 accessories, like, which are earrings, right? Like, they've jumped up to, I don't know exactly how much, but I'm pretty sure they've jumped up to, like, probably 130 or something. But, you know, these other 4 accessories, right, like, they're not technically garbage for where we're at, because, like, this would be, like, entry-level gear, but, you know, like, we just don't have, like, I'm pretty sure we're getting, like, 18 strength from the Menfina's earrings. You know, so, like, that's, you know, we're missing, like, I guess, like, 50? Like, 50 strength from our accessories. Come on, direct crits. I'll take regular crits. Yeah, it's gonna be dodge RNG, huh? Dodge RNG and how much he actually crits us. Well, we're screwed. We're screwed! Wow, okay. Jeez. I wonder if we can target that Tomberry. We cannot. Okay. See if I could build like attack power off of him or something. And obviously, like, we can't equip like the better defense gear because it's such lower item level that like we lose so much HP that it like the extra defense does not offset anything for us. how much trouble this first boss has given us, though. I don't think, like, I'll be surprised if we like the second boss. There's like no way, man. There's just no way. Not with standard fucking. Let's just run you around in a circle because we can. I wonder if we can dodge the poison? No. Oh, that is the wrong thing. I fucked up this run. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't know how to do the actual spinning thing. Like, at fucking all, man. Oh, wow, this is a terrible run. I guess we could try, like, kiting it with the dot going. I don't know if it would catch up to us or not. Honestly, I think we should just hammer damage and pray for the best. 15 seconds and 27 more strength. I don't know if that'll do much for us. I mean, we could give it a try, right? Like, what's the harm? What's one more attempt, you know? Like, eh. It just means we won't be able to use high potions at all for the rest of the fight, which, like, they help. You know, every time we use one, we get an extra 300 HP, but, like, you know, I don't know. I don't think we have positional shit, technically. Oh, we do actually, okay. So we could be using True North. Wow. They actually just... It used to be a Kenki bonus only, not That might be the game changer. Guess we'll find out. I didn't even get a Madara in under that potion. I'm a scrub. Oh, I could have used Feint. Man, we probably could have won the first time if I'd actually used Feint and like True North or whatever. Like dead to the poison, man. Damn it. Man, this really sucks. Like, we're like so close to being able to kill Keeper Halidom. I'd like to end the video on a positive note. Especially after we just completely clowned on, you know, those lower level dungeons. I guess it was too much to ask for them to actually make that defense sweep. Of course, if we had tank level defense for item level 115, the amount of defense we'd have would be fucking insane. So we'd have more defense than a tank in full high Allergen from second coil, which would be like more defense than tanks with item level 90 stuff. Okay. Jesus. Man, I don't... If we beat this guy, it's gonna be all luck. Like, I'm sure I could be doing my opener slightly better or whatever. Not that I know what the optimal opener is anymore, especially at level 50. I would assume it would, you know, like, it's just what we're doing, but I could be wrong about that. Like, maybe I need to just go all the way through and do a Madare, and then, like, put the dot on after. But I don't see how that could be the case, right? Because, like, you want... Anytime you have dots, like, you want that ticking right away. So, I assume it would be the attack buff, the dot, speed buff, and then go back through and do a Madare. But, part of us getting clowned on so hard is just the fact that, like again, it's the lack of defense. Now we could beat this guy really easily if I was just willing to go spin my silver feathers, which I might do. Just on the off chance that we could actually get poetics from this unsynced, but yeah, I don't know if we will. So. Nice big juicy Madare. This is depressing. Oh dear God, okay. Like, okay, so I don't want to waste your time. So, like, I mean, if you're already wasting your time, like, watching this, you probably don't care too much. Probably just got some background noise, but either way, it's pretty late. I mean, you see that time up in the right-hand corner. If I don't kill it in the next 2 tries, I'll just stop the video and try it off screen, or like I'll go back to Orm Vale until I get, you know, ethereal rings or something. You know, just like things that are gonna work out, you know. Okay, it's crazy how, like, how differently each attempt can go. It's like, but yeah, wow, he actually does a lot of damage. I didn't think he'd be... I mean, I knew, you know, from, like, actual experience that, like, it'd be unlikely that I could actually beat him, but with, like, the way they did the stat squish and, like, some other stuff, and, like, mainly the addition of direct hit and recalculating potencies and things, especially after that first attempt where he was at 2% when we died, like, I really thought, you know, like, we'd get him in, like, a couple more tries, but, you know, I guess not, right? Like, I guess, I was a fool. If only I were good at spinning or something. Let's see, we've got antidotes though, right? Like, I don't know if that would be less or more than like a high potion if we like got rid of the poison right away. I guess we'll find out. Oh, those are on a full minute. Oh, they're on a separate timer though. That's cool. Of course, now that I know that, like, this attempt's not going to go any better anyway. Close, but no cigar. Okay, since we know antidotes are on the separate timer though, one more try. Also, the hilarious thing about this is that this dungeon, if you run it in a party, I'm pretty sure it level syncs to item level 110 as a way to try to keep the dungeon challenging or whatever. But like, if we were actually full item level 110 with I-110 accessories, like we'd already have killed it solo, and that's hilarious to me because that just means that like a single adventurer in the party could beat this boss for you if they just bring like some good potions. But judging by how much this thing's kicking our ass, though, I don't think that we're a shoe-in for the later bosses in the dungeon. Like, we don't stand a chance. Damn it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. And next time I'll either have slightly better accessories and we'll be able to beat them, or I'll be a higher level, or I'll just be on Gunbreaker or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. Stay safe and have a great day.